Hello everyone, I am Surrender the Awesome, and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/InsaneParents. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my cat as a submarine will convince you. Without further ado, let's get into this. So his first post here says, 14-year-old daughter has a 14-year-old boyfriend. He's black. They hold hands. This has upset my racist mother. Just WTF? My mother calls herself a Christian, so Christian-like, and this person here says, I am thinking of Blake too. I am troubled by her choice of boyfriend. I know Blake doesn't see anything wrong with it. I know Blake doesn't think much of herself to get involved with a black person. She is his trophy. Excuse me? I know they don't think like we do. I am afraid for her. Now, before you think I don't know anything, because you're racist? I had many black friends. Oh, had. Okay. Musicians mainly, who weren't afraid to let me know what they think, as one musician to another. I know I am risking you turning against me, but I love you completely, and had to get this off of my heart. Please be tolerant to me. And your bigoted beliefs? No, I'm not gonna tolerate bigotry here. And respond without derision. For I love you completely. Okay, this here is getting a 50 out of 50. Yeah, that might have been okay beliefs in, like, the 1960s, but today, these are not okay things to think. And plus, why are you panicking about a 14-year-old relationship? Or relationship with 14-year-olds? It's not gonna last, okay? Don't panic. It's gonna die within, like, a week or two. Probably, like, a few years. This next post here says, my little sister was too scared of our verbally and emotionally abusive dad to get the rest of her stuff from his house. I made an excuse for why I was there instead of her. It ended with me leaving in tears as he screamed that you are the worst daughter ever. Got this lovely text an hour later. And this person here says, what stuff of sister? A couple blankets and her longboard. I didn't take my Kindle, so it is there. I will be home at 6 p.m. You can come over then. How dare you come to my door to bring up ancient past to try to justify yourself and for your evilness? You are not welcome here until you are ready to repent for violating the commandment, honor thy father. It does not stipulate that you get to judge me. Shame on you. When you have grown up enough to repent of the unrighteous damage you have caused me, then we could talk. Okay. I don't think that quite means what you think it means, mate. I mean, that just means that you kind of have to respect your parents, but then again, you need to remember that the Bible was written centuries ago. Well, actually, over a millennia ago. So, some of the stuff is a bit outdated. Kind of like, some stuff in a lot of books. Well, like the U.S. Constitution, there's the 3/5 compromise that basically stated that black people were 3/5 of a person. You need to understand that when that was written, certain stuff was perfectly okay, but nowadays, we have grown a lot as a society, and also, you are getting a 50 out of 50. And also, about that whole thing of growing up, yeah, I think maybe you could use some growing up, mate. And this next post here says, why do parents believe in public shaming? And this person here says, I am over her disrespect. And, this is basically, publicly humiliating your child, which I think should be legally considered abuse, because you are basically causing mental damage to your child by doing this, and this here gets a 50 out of 50. In fact, any public humiliation like this here gets a 50 out of 50. Why are you doing this? This is just cruel. This next post here says, Mom said she will pray that her daughter will be more miserable than ever to come back home. found in a private Facebook group. And this person here says, my parents are conservative Christian Republicans who emotionally and verbally abuse their kids and do everything in their power to control their lives. My little sister just turned 18 and decided to drop out of high school and move in with me, her AFAB, non-binary sibling, with a wonderful wife who our parents tried to protect her from. When I arrived to pick her up, I wasn't allowed in the house and she was just standing out in the cold with her things. Mom told her that she'll be praying that she is more miserable than ever, so then that way she'll come back home. Well, that's not very nice. That doesn't sound like a very Christian thing to do. They told her she's making a terrible decision and extremely disappointed. Our 16-year-old sister came outside and the three of us cried together outside in the cold. I promised her she'd be next. 4 down, 1 to go. I just want my siblings to be safe and happy and have autonomy. I hate my parents so much for what they did to us, and these people are getting a 50 out of 50. What the hell would you do this? I know I didn't even do that correctly, but still, why? Why would you do this to your children? Just why? Why would you wish for them to be unhappy? Wouldn't you wish for them to maybe, I don't know, probably see the error of their ways and maybe convert to your way of thinking or something? And also, if your children have a different ideology than you, that does not mean you failed as a parent. It means that you granted them autonomy and you're granting them critical thinking skills, and you will be a good parent if your children, have different views than you. This next post here says, all of this after me not folding a pile of laundry. And this person here says, you and your grandma are not going to play games with me. This is your choice to leave your dad. I want your personal items and your clothing out of this house. You have to leave all the furniture here. Hard to believe my own mother is taking my son from me. Just another one of her games in life. I don't think that your mother's really doing that, mate. You leave the TVs and the PlayStation, your phone will be shut off this week. All of this will come to make me look like the bad person or bad dad. Yeah. Because you're overreacting, mate. When all I was trying to do was trying to be a good parent. Well, you're already failing at that, mate. You have lost your dad. Come and get your stuff, or it will be sitting outside. Okay. For this monumental overreaction, this is getting a 50 out of 50. Dude, calm down, okay? Maybe you could ask to maybe do it later, okay? Just, please, do not overreact like this, okay? This next post here says, we haven't spoken in 2 years due to my mistreatment. And this person here says, Dear OP, you have hated me longer than you have liked me. I believe I failed as a mother, so that must be the truth. Therefore, I have chosen to let you go. I release you and don't hold any expectation of any communication or relationship with you in my lifetime. It is for your best, as it appears all I meant to do is disappoint you. All the best, Mom. I cherish the memories I had of you the first 13 years. I have taken care of you in my will and will send you anything more that is yours. Yeah, classic narcissistic manipulative behavior. I'm gonna probably give this a 40 out of 50. But considering the fact the past, and, yeah. This next post here says, I am no contact with my narcissistic mother and have been for many years. I recently found out she met with a man in Jamaica, married him, and she had about a long rambling post about her wedding, 19 points long of witching about everything. This comment shows exactly what kind of person she is, and this person here says, Ted made it back to the house for the celebration around 9:45 p.m. due to the pictures outside the church. It was dark and he was black. Well, you can imagine how those pictures turned out. He's only a glowing white suit with teeth and eyes. You know, I've already dealt with one racist person in this video. I definitely did not ask for another. I'm giving you a 50 out of 50. I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.